Hey y'all, how's it going? It's been a little bit. There's been a lot that's happened in my life since the last time I posted a video. Where to begin? Well, I got surgery, firstly. That's what really stopped me from posting for a while. Here's my surgery scars. As you can see, one of them failed. The purpose of the surgery was to remove some annoying ganglion cysts that had made themselves known on my wrists several years ago, and I got tired of getting them drained and then them reappearing, and considering the other life event that I had coming up, which was getting married, I didn't want to have, mutations growing off of my arms in my wedding photos. So I had surgery to get both of them removed, and then I got married, and then I went on a honeymoon, and then it was busy season at my job. Finally, things have slowed down a little bit. Today's video is going to be much different than what I have previously posted. During my hiatus, I made the decision and talked to my brother, who is a huge outdoorsman, that I wanted to go on a proper backpacking trip with him. Multi-day, carrying everything that we need on my back, doing a proper camping trip, essentially. I have been camping, and my family has been camping since we were very, very young, but we've always done the glamping. We had a trailer, we had a pop-up. We did tent camping for a while when we were younger, but very quickly we ditched that and we moved on to the glamping. So I miss what it's like to actually camp. Today's video is going to be all about this 3-day hike that I'm going on with my brother starting tomorrow. It's a trail called Eagle Rock Loop. Anybody who is versed in the hiking and backpacking community probably knows that trail. It's a very popular trail. It's also very challenging, but my brother thinks I can handle it. I think I can handle it. Are my legs and hips going to hate me afterwards? Absolutely. Have I physically prepared for this as much as I should? Absolutely not. That's okay, because we have painkillers, and I'm clinging on to my youth. My youth is going to get me through this, not physical preparation. So to start this video off, I wanted to do a what's in my backpack. So let's get started. Oh, here she is, in all her glory. So some of this stuff I did not buy myself. Some of this stuff my brother Walker, who you will know soon, gave to me to use on this trip. This backpack is not actually mine. It's his, and he has a better one that he's going to be using, and he's letting me use this one. So this, I don't really know anything about this backpack or how much it costs, but they generally run between, they could be several $100s. They can get very expensive. This is apparently a Red Wing 50. That's all I got. I know nothing more about it. I'm sure you saw on the outside these trekking poles. These I got at REI just a few days ago. They were about $70, and they're basically the REI house brand trekking pole. I'm going to need this because there is going to be a water crossing that may or may not be deep depending on if it rains. And also this just helps take a lot of the load off of my body whenever I'm walking. These are the socks that I have. They're very warm. I've worn them once before. We did like a test camping trip a couple of months ago at Paladero Canyon, and it was in January, so it was pretty cold. I got down to below freezing one night that I slept in the tent and had these on, and my feet were right up against the edge of the tent, so they were kind of cold, but it's supposed to be warmer whenever we go to Arkansas, so I'm not really worried about getting cold. All of my clothing, my brother doused in some sort of insect repellent. It doesn't really smell like much, but there's definitely a greasy film on it. Essentially, our clothes are going to be insect repellent, so we don't actually have to wear or carry insect repellent, because it's springtime and then bugs will be coming out. So here's my underlayer. Pretty basic. This is another piece of clothing my brother is letting me use. This is an insulated down jacket, so there are duck feathers in here. It's very, very warm. This is another one that he's given me to use. This is my outer shell windbreaker. It's just a North Face jacket. Really cool thing about this one is it has armpit zippers. So if I get sweaty, and I will, this will help air out the pits a little bit. These are my pants, which I did purchase myself and I am keeping for myself. They are the convertible pants. This is a zipper here that you can unzip and turn them into shorts. Super, super handy. Very comfortable. They cinch at the ankles, and then these are just some fleece-lined leggings that I'll wear definitely to bed, And if it's cold enough during the day, although I don't think it will be, then I will wear them under my pants as well. I don't think I'm going to need to do that. The lows are like 38 and the highs are in the 60s, so it's going to be gorgeous. This is a really cool hat that my brother's letting me use that actually folds up into a tiny little rectangle. I'm going to be wearing this because I'm going to have my hair up like this the entire time, because I'm not trying to wear my hair down on a hike. Now let's get into the bag. My brother gifted me some of these dry sacks, which are essentially waterproof. Not 100%, like you can't submerge it, but if it rains, everything in here will remain dry. We're gonna go over all the different foods that I have. Walker is carrying half of it, and I only have my half, so there are some meals that you will see us eat that I don't have right now. So for breakfast, we've got mountain berry granola, and this one is the same thing except it's strawberry, and I'm stupid and I opened it thinking that we were supposed to like rip off the top of it to minimize the amount of trash that we had. You know, not thinking that the bag itself is trash. Anyway, I'm an idiot, so that's why this one is in a Ziploc, is because I already ripped it off and I don't want it to get everywhere or get wet. And y'all are gonna get a full food review of everything that we eat, so you can look forward to that. For lunch, we got a couple of these Knorr. Is that how you say that? I always say it like the way Australian people say no. Knorr. Knorr. This is creamy chicken rice. Rice and pasta. So we're gonna have this along with one of these bad boys for lunch. And we should only need to eat lunch on the trail 2 days. This is one of the dinners. This is chicken teriyaki rice that my brother recommended. And this is Mountain House fettuccine alfredo with chicken. So obviously I had to get this one because I love fettuccine alfredo. And then I have several more Cliff Bars because we're gonna be eating these on the trail constantly. And I have some instant coffee. It's gonna taste like garbage, but I need my caffeine. I'm gonna go to the store again this afternoon before we leave tomorrow, and I may end up getting some other snacks. I was thinking of turkey bites, just something high in protein to keep me full and easy to eat on the trail. Next up are these nice $14 No Boundaries plastic or rubber slides. These are gonna be camp shoes. So whenever we are at camp, want to dry out our socks or our feet or our shoes, you know, because we're going to be walking through water at some points. They're hideous, but I don't care. Here's what we've got going for our water situation. So this is a Life Straw water bladder. So inside of it is a Life Straw filter. This filters pretty much everything out of the water that we will be getting out of the river. I also have an extra bladder. This is a platypus water bladder that I will dispense water from this into the platypus. This is a really cool little light gadget that my mom got me for Christmas. So this is really cool. It's just a regular light. Whoa, that's bright. But it's also got this tab that you pull out the side, and it's 10 feet of string lights. So these are going to be hung up around the campsite so that we can actually see whenever it gets dark. This will just give us more light at the campsite. This is going to be what I use to get around the camp as well whenever it gets dark. This is just a headlamp. I'll have this on pretty much all the time when the sun is down. Here's a little fanny pack that I'm going to be wearing in front of my backpack. So I'll hold my phone and an extra Cliff Bar or something in here. Also lent to me by my brother. Shout out. This is my knife. She's got a cute little flint and steel. Well, a flint. This isn't Minecraft. Will we be starting any fires? Don't know. This is my spork. And it actually also has a knife. And this is flint. So I have 2 different fire starters. We got some electrolyte water flavor, just to keep ourselves hydrated. Here is my toothbrush and toothpaste. This is a really cool little travel kit that I got at REI. Got the toothbrush here, and then the bottom comes out toothpaste. I still care about my personal hygiene even if I'm in the middle of the woods. Can't say the same for my brother. We are sharing a tent though. Speaking of personal hygiene, we got some Wilderness Wash, which is a concentrated all-purpose washing liquid. As you can see, it says it's for body wash, shampoo, dishwashing, and clothes washing. Now for my favorite gadgets that I'm really excited to use. This is a stand-to-pee device. I think it's pretty easy to figure out how it's gonna work. I've already used this once at our Paladuro trip. Works great. I just look really awkward when I'm doing it, but that's okay. And for number 2, well, actually it's for both number 1 and number 2, but especially for number 2, this is a bidet. Don't mind the cat hair on it. You fill it up with water and you know the rest. I'm really looking forward to trying to use that. I've got a couple of more stuff sacks, dry sacks, that I don't know what I'm gonna put in here yet. Probably my portable charger, my phone, the phone that I'm using to record, because I am using a phone to record, and whatever else I want to keep dry. So as for my sleep system, I have my sleeping bag, which is in a compressor right now to make it small enough to fit in my bag. I'm not taking this off until we are setting up for camp because it was such a pain to put it on to begin with. But I will put a picture of which sleeping bag I have on the screen now. It was like $160. And then we have my sleeping pad. It comes with the little inflatey bag that you just have to collect air and then use your body to squeeze the air into it. Takes a while to inflate, but yeah, this will go underneath my sleeping bag to keep me from touching the cold ground. I've used this before as well. It's awesome. And then this is a liner for my sleeping bag. Very soft and comfortable. It's just meant to protect the bag from your filthy body. And here's my pillow. It's very comfortable as well. And I think that's everything that I have right now. Walker has the tent and the cooking pot. My bag weighs about 20 pounds, and I did some test walking with it on. I walked for about an hour with it on yesterday. I'm getting some hip pain, but my legs feel good, my shoulders feel good. I think I had it positioned correctly. I think I just need to rebalance it because it weighed more on one side than the other. And so one of my hips is hurting, probably from compensating for that. I'm gonna try to rebalance that and make it feel better. We leave before sunrise tomorrow morning on the 20th. So I will see you guys again when we are at the trailhead. Good deal. Because I'm vlogging. We have arrived to the trail. Feels very good outside. I believe there is a Boy Scout troop here, and they're screaming. Well, ooh, now that is what I like to see. He has a D-ring. Batten down the hatches. Let's get it. Are you ready? A lot of folks here. Most likely half of them are part of this Boy Scout or whatever group that's way over there. Update. We're like 2 minutes on the trail or something. Hello. Lost this thingy that keeps my pole from sinking into the ground if it's wet. So we're not gonna turn around because we don't want the Boy Scouts to catch up. I'm just gonna take my loss and keep going. It's real nice out here though. We're like probably 2¼ miles in. I'm having my first Cliff Bar. This is the Peanut Butter Crunch. 10 out of 10. Would recommend. There's not much to see right now. There's been a few river crossings. Yeah, stream, whatever. They're all rivers to me. When we cross the actual river, it's going to be like 200 feet wide and probably 2 feet deep. When is that happening? Tomorrow. That one's going to be real fun. We're at the second peak. And it has been a struggle getting here. We have at least 2 more before we make camp. and potentially a third one that's way steeper. So if I can handle doing that, then we will do that. But if not, it'll be the first thing we do tomorrow. And then the rest of the day is pretty much flat ground. So I'm just gonna chill here for a little bit and then keep going. We're gonna convert the pants. Hope y'all are wearing sunglasses, because my ghosty legs are about to reflect the entirety of the sun. And I'm gonna go ahead and toss just to get some weight off the back. I've already taken some pain medicine because my knee hurts when I go downhill, because I'm 100 years old apparently. I'll see y'all at the next one. We are at the 4th peak and the final for today. We are not going to be going up the huge ascent because it's too late in the day and I don't have it in me to do it. So we're going to chill here for just a little bit and then make a very large descent to where we will make camp. My knees are gonna kill me. Going down has been really hard on my knees. Usually it doesn't hurt when I descend, but with all this extra weight, it's even worse. See y'all at camp. I'm freaking tired and hungry.
Well, let me have a rule and a saw and a board and I'll cut it. I'll climb up a ladder with a hammer and a nail and I'll nail it. Well, we worked so hard to build a little house together. In the snow or the rain or the ice cold wind, whenever.
It's getting a bit chilly,
No matter
so I'm thinking I'm gonna put on my leggings and take off these wet shoes.
we're together.
The warm clothes have been put on. The fit is fitting. We found some string tied to a tree, and Walker forgot the string that he usually brings to make a clothesline, so we are using the string we found as a clothesline. God bless America! That's fine. This will come off real easy once they're dry. And as you can see, let's go down here. We are right next to a big old loud stream. So we'll be getting our water for cooking our dinners from here. Oh, also that is another trailhead parking lot. So fingers crossed there's a bathroom, but if there's not, it's fine. We came all the way down from up there, and we have an even steeper hike in the morning, and then it's flat ground for the rest of the day. So if I can just get through that initial hike up without dying, then I think we'll be good. Then it'll be an easy day after that. Time to set up the sleeping bag. Oh, I just saw a spider I've never seen before. I don't like that. And I just have to do this forever. Home sweet home. Walker had the brilliant idea of using our trekking poles to dry our shoes. We had to cross through that river, So, this is why our shoes and socks are soaking wet. Now we will set up food. Yes! We got some electrolytes, as y'all already saw. So I'm just gonna... I don't want a whole lot.
1.5 cups. I got 8 and 16. Oh Lord.
Just eyeball it. Cup and 2/3.
Cup and 2/3. So that's what? 10? 8? Fluid ounce? Should say in parentheses.
Oh, 13. I'm having beef stroganoff tonight. And you're having chicken fried rice? Have you had that one before? It's good? Okay, good. Also, there is a burn ban, sadly, so we have to just use this pot. That's okay, because I think I'm too exhausted to collect firewood anyway. Let's give her a taste. Oh, it is salty.
Ooh.
It tastes like electrolytes, that's for sure. The beef stroganoff is ready to consume. So, let's do the first bite. Ooh. It smells so good. It has a really good flavor. And it tastes like beef stroganoff. And it's warm, and it's food, and I'm starving. So. Can I try a bite of yours too? A small bite. Very small.
5. Only because of my sister.
I'm gonna try Walker's chicken fried rice, which he swears by. That is good.
It's even got eggs.
I think this one's more flavorful.
Probably.
Alright, I'm gonna eat this. I'll probably just do one more video before we go to bed, because I'm exhausted and I'm ready to sleep. Okay, we're gonna go to bed. It's, what is it, like 8 p.m.?
8:04.
8:04. I haven't gone to bed this early since the last time I was sick. But I'm freaking tired. We walked, what, almost 8 miles?
Yeah, just over 8.
Just over 8 miles today. We did a lot, and I'm freaking tired. Dinner was very filling, and I'm nice and warm, so I'm gonna go to sleep. See y'all in the morning. We have awoken. It's just after 7, and it's cold. How cold is it? And my shoes are also freezing cold. Well, frozen cold. And the shoelaces are frozen into the same position. We saw some people across the stream make a fire last night, so we might make a little one. Just to warm up the shoes and socks and get the rest of the moisture out. I slept pretty good, but Walker said he did not. My legs are very sore. I'm definitely gonna need some medicine and to stretch before we go. They say it's the best part of waking up. Oh, that's actually not bad. I've got some strawberry granola marinating. It says you're supposed to use hot water or cold water, but we used hot. And it says it comes with milk. It's probably been 5 minutes. Oh my god, there is milk! Oh, it smells good. A little Halloween action over here. Oh yeah. It tastes just like the instant strawberries and cream oatmeal. My spork still tastes faintly of beef stroganoff. I'm gonna finish eating this and drinking my coffee. And we're trying to leave by 9:30. Before we leave, gotta brush my teeth. It comes empty. It's refillable, and it does not come filled the first time. What a turn of events. My brother saved the day. Teeth have been cleaned. Sleeping bags packed up, so we just gotta pack up the tent and get going. We're in the middle of the big climb, the last major climb of the whole trip. And the rest of today is gonna be mostly flat ground. But I am dying. Still taking it very slow. This is very, very, very steep compared to what we were doing yesterday. Walker's way ahead of me, which is fine. I told him he could. And he just usually meets me at the peaks. I just have to continually stop to keep from passing out. We're gonna make it. And hopefully we'll have service up at the peak. See you at the peak. We have made it to the Big Daddy Peak. It was a struggle for me. Just some dude just ran past. Yes, ran. Running the whole trail in a day. Said he's trying to be the fastest. So, best of luck to him. Could not be me. This peak also has a nice little bench that was placed here at some point. Nice, comfortable place to sit before I break my knees going back down. Feels great up here, and we actually have service, so gonna call our loved ones and remind them that we're still alive before we continue. We're gonna get some water at the base of this peak and then make lunch at the next peak, which is not a stall, yes? We'll survive. Found a tiny little stream to get water before we start climbing again. We have made it to the top of the last peak, at least for today. There's two more tomorrow, right?
Very small.
Very small tomorrow. So, majority of the climbing is done. Feeling pretty good. Is it the BC powder that I took this morning is the reason that I'm feeling pretty good? Probably. And I actually am going to take some more pain medicine because the descent is going to kill me. But we're having lunch up here. This is what we're having, creamy chicken fettuccine. This is the one that I forgot about what it was. So, it's smelling mighty fine. There's probably not enough for both of us, so I'm also gonna have a Cliff Bar. We've gone 3.25, 3.25 miles today, so we've got 6.5 left. Shouldn't be too difficult. Well, I neglected to do a food review as I was eating it, but I had the idea of putting cut up turkey bites into the fettuccine pasta. It was very good. Definitely would recommend doing that. And then I had half a Cliff Bar. My mother is calling me. We're gonna start going downhill and see what there is to see. We made it to the bottom, and I'm gonna let my legs have a break while we just walk on mostly flat ground for the rest of the day. We should be crossing the big river soon. That'll be fun. I'm hot. Stopped to take a little break next to a really pretty stream. There's some folks camping here too. We're just chilling, enjoying the view, and I'm gonna take some of this lovely frigid water here and use it to cool me off a little bit. I don't know why the sound of running water is like the best sound in the world. It's fun to look at too. Got a cool natural spring. There's a couple of them. You can see them bubbling up. We have reached the first river crossing, and it's not nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be, or as bad as it was last time Walker was here. Last time he was here, it was probably 4 to 5 feet deep. This time, it's not even a foot. At least not where we're crossing. But my feet are sore, so I'll enjoy the cold water. Yeah. Feels very nice on my sore feet. Actually, my feet, they don't hurt that much compared to the rest of my body. Particularly waist, hips and knees. There it is, folks. The first river crossing done. We found a refrigerator. It's got some lovely decor. Y'all think Billy's in there? Should I return him to his parents? Nah. He's annoying anyway. This place was hit by a flood. But there's been, including the fridge that we just saw, there's been a lot of other trash, like this submarine, this shoe insole. It's just littered with people's belongings. It's pretty crazy. Check out this cave. We're not going to go much further before we set up camp. This is pretty cool. So, picture this. We go off on the wrong trail before getting to the second water crossing. We backtrack, come down a little ways, passing all of these really good looking camping sites. And then Walker goes ahead a little bit and meets these guys who are leaving this beachside campsite and leave their extra Coors Light for us to drink.
Say less.
Say less.
Say less.
We wanted camping today. Does that make my knees hurt any less? Unfortunately not.
It will here in a minute.
And walking in sand is agonizing when your legs hurt. But I think I'm just gonna sit down on the shore right there and put my legs and feet in and just let the iciness of the water heal me. I literally can't imagine a better spot. Like, this is the most scenic nature vibes. With free Coors Light. Bag of apple cinnamon straws in the fire pit. They still got straws in them and it's good. Oh, we eating them. See that skipping rock. Let's see the. Wait, show it first. The perfect skipping rock. All right. Oh, you grazed the rock. It would have gone so far. Gotta find another one.
There's bound to be one.
There has to be. Ooh, that was good. I just dug up the world's smallest crawfish. May he rest in peace. Suffering as you come up the hill. Some developments. We found, well, Walker found buried in the sand 2 unopened cans of Jack's Link's chili at this miraculous campsite. So, given that we are surrounded by sand, right next to water, with the wind blowing towards the water, and other campsites setting off their own fires, we're gonna start a fire and potentially cook this, because it was definitely left by the guys before us, and it doesn't expire for another 1.5 years.
It says say chili, no beans. So I might.
A true Texan. The iconic camping lights are being put up. This is awesome.
Officially the coolest people on the campsite.
Facts. Everybody else here is lame.
Let me set that to RGB.
Oh!
Oh!
Eh! Chili's going in. Need some tongs. Delicious. She's bubbling. Oh, she's bubbling. Good Lord. Walker's cleaning the pot that previously was used to cook our lunch, and we got all the pasta stuck to the bottom. I got started with some boiling water and wilderness wash. It looks pretty good. We have for dinner tonight beef stroganoff. Walker is having it this time. And fettuccine alfredo chicken. We actually have some extra meals, more than we need, which is fine. Just means if something happens and we need some more food, we got it. So I'm boiling the water here while the chili continues to bubble on the fire. Walker said he's going to put his chili in his beef stroganoff, which I think will be very good. Chili with a side of ash, because a lot of ash has fallen into this as it was cooking. And our water is also boiling. I probably put too much in there. It'll be fine. We're gonna try fettuccine alfredo.
With or without chili?
Without.
You're gonna eat chili then?
Yeah, I will. It smells good. Mm-hmm. And I just iodined up my water. We gonna hit it with some electrolytes. He just gave me a side eye after eating his food.
I'm gonna tear this up. And it's probably gonna tear me up.
Yeah, we might have some emergencies overnight. We'll see.
Supposed to wait 30 minutes.
Actually?
Yep.
Am I gonna die?
No. But just
Okay. So I ingested unclean water just now. That's cool. We are headed to sleep now. Second night. It's supposed to be warmer tonight, but first thing tomorrow we have a water crossing, so that's gonna put a pep in our step real quick. I will see you guys in the morning. It is almost 8 a.m. on day 3. Definitely was a warmer night last night. In fact, I got too warm a couple of times. Leg soreness is very, very bad right now. It's gonna be a struggle to hike these remaining 7.5 miles to the car. I think we're gonna do it some way, somehow. We're gonna start getting going and getting some breakfast in and heading out. Today's breakfast is the mountain berry granola. So it's pretty much the exact same thing we had yesterday, except it adds blueberries and raspberries. Yeah, that's good.
Mm-hmm. You know what's also going to be really good? When the sun hits our back.
Yeah.
That's what they're doing.
We had a guy come past just a little bit ago who said he had just gone past the other river crossing, and he's really tall. He's probably your height or taller.
No, he's definitely taller.
He said it was up to his knee. So, it's probably gonna mean my thighs. Possibly up to my waist. Should be fun. Because it's what, 44 degrees?
Mm-hmm.
But at least we have an extra pair of socks that are dry if we need to switch. That's gonna be a real fun time. Oh.
Don't trust that rock. Don't trust it.
I'm just gonna go for it. I need to wake up anyway. I should have pulled my pants up though. I'm gonna roll my pants up a little bit. Pants are rolled up into the freezing water. It actually feels really nice. It's touching my pants anyway. Feet are thoroughly soaked. We have reached the bottom of the last climb, and it took us about as long as it did to do the big climb yesterday because we're in so much pain. It's all knees and hip pain. The muscle pain is negligible and manageable, but the joint pain coming down is intense. But we made it. We're at this little recreation center. We're probably about 3.5 miles from the car. We are almost there. We're gonna hang out here and have lunch. They, for some reason, have locked the bathrooms, even though this place is extremely busy. There are people everywhere. We've passed dozens of hikers. For whatever reason, they still have the bathrooms locked, but there is a little outhouse up here, right about there, that Walker's checking out. Personally, I don't have to go, so I'm just sitting here at this picnic table, resting. It's supposed to be a very, very gradual incline for the rest of the hike, which I'm okay with, because going down right now is worse than going up. The recreation area did not have any water, so we had to move down the trail a little bit and found this nice little water spout coming out of the side of the rock, this huge rock wall, and we're gonna make lunch. Since we have 2 extra dinners, we're just gonna make those. So I'm having chicken teriyaki rice, and Walker's having beef pasta marinara. We're both pretty hungry, so it's about to hit.
Famished.
Yeah. It's got a good sweetness from the teriyaki. Now, is this going to be better than the Whataburger we have later?
No, it will not.
Absolutely not. Have you had that one? Walker's first time trying the beef pasta marinara. Let's see what he thinks.
Really isn't much marinara.
No?
It's there, but very faintly.
This will get us through the next 3 miles at least. I fear they're going to need to get me into the house with a stretcher. We'll see y'all at the car. We made it. We made it. It's almost 6:30. And we started walking at probably 10:30. So, you do the math. I'm so ready to get this freaking weight off my back and these wet socks off my feet. We survived. It's been about a week since we got home, actually, and I'm still recovering a little bit physically. My knees and my hips are the worst part. I tried doing a little walking yesterday on an incline, and I felt that knee twinge coming back. So I really hope I haven't permanently damaged something. I don't think I have. I think it's just going to take me a little bit to get over it. But I just wanted to wrap up a few things that I didn't address in the actual video while we were there. First of which, I forgot to include my shoes in my What's in My Backpack haul. And I just think that they deserve a lot more recognition than what I was giving them, which was 0. These shoes helped me not die. Everything else in my body was hurting, except for my feet. So, shout out Ultras. Any of their trail running shoes are 10 out of 10. They were extremely comfortable, and I only had 1 blister, which I didn't even notice it was there until after we had gotten home, and it wasn't even that bad. So, I'm not taking for granted how little my feet hurt on this hike. I know that I could have been in a lot more pain than I ended up being. So, if you want to get some trail runners and you don't already have some, I would recommend anything from Ultra. One other thing that happened on the trail that I didn't actually get around to telling y'all about was those same Boy Scouts that I had been complaining about and not wanting to continue interacting with. They found my other trekking pole tip and returned it to me. So, that's my bad. for being annoyed with them off the bat because it was just a big group of young boys. But yeah, shout out to them for giving me that back. The experience overall was really fun. I think this was probably a little too difficult of a trail for me to do for my first ever hike. I think I was in a little over my head, and it ended up being fully relying on my youth like I had hoped that got me through it, because my lack of physical preparation was definitely showing itself. At least it showed me what I need to do before I go on another one, which I will at some point. I don't know where or when or for how long. Just getting that first hike over with was a really big deal for me, so I'm proud of myself for doing it, but I need to take the preparation more seriously next time for sure. And yeah, it was a really good experience overall. We had a good time. The weather also was a huge help to making the hike super enjoyable. This isn't the kind of video that I usually film. I've never filmed a video or edited a video like this before, so it might suck. It might be boring. I'm sorry if it is. I know I didn't get enough scenic shots, or I didn't get as many as I wanted, and I didn't get as many actual hiking shots as I wanted, but the actual walking was really uninteresting, especially when we would be going up or downhill, because I was in pain and struggling, and it would be embarrassing. So I'm not mad that y'all didn't see that. Hope y'all enjoyed watching. I hope to be uploading again. I hope y'all stop by next time I post. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time, peace out.